After that day, Xavier seemed like a different person. He suddenly stopped going anywhere, leaving late and returning early. In the mornings, he'd have me walk him to the entrance. After putting on his shoes, he'd turn back to kiss my forehead. At night, he'd bring me flowers, sometimes pansies, sometimes irises. Different ones every day. Then he'd kiss the corner of my lips and tell me, "Today, I missed you very much." But the man who said he missed me spent his days shopping with Bridget and gone to hot springs. He pretended affection, and I pretended affection too. Neither of us asked or spoke about it. Until Xavier's mother's birthday. Xavier said he wanted to take me back home to celebrate. I agreed. When he came to pick me up that evening, the passenger seat was already occupied. It was Bridget. She smiled at me without a trace of guilt. "Sorry, Mrs. Harper. I get a little carsick." Was the Xavier testing me? I smiled and nodded, unbothered. "It's fine. Car sickness is uncomfortable. I understand." As I pulled open the back door to get in, Xavier got out of the car. He opened the passenger door and looked at Bridget. "Get out." Bridget's face changed. She forced a smile. "Mr. Harper, I..." Xavier held the door with a cold expression. "Don't make me drag you out myself." Bridget's face looked even worse. The atmosphere grew tense. Just as I was about to break the awkward silence, Xavier pulled Bridget out. "Either sit in the back or get your own ride." He didn't look at Bridget's expression. He simply helped me into the passenger seat. I felt conflicted, but I knew this wasn't the time to defy Xavier. So I said nothing. Bridget didn't call her own ride. She sat in the back. After the car started, Xavier handed me a gift box and explained simply, "For my mother. You give it to her." I made a soft sound of agreement. Before I could speak, Bridget spoke first. "It's an emerald necklace. I took Mr. Harper shopping for it. It's beautiful, isn't it?" I touched the gift box and smiled gently. "Yes, it really is beautiful. See the man who said he missed me. His body was always somewhere else. How could I dare believe him?" Xavier's mother didn't have a big celebration for her birthday, just a few family members. She really liked Bridget, finding her articulate and charming. I heard that when Xavier and I divorced the first time, she'd strongly tried to set him up with Bridget. But Xavier hadn't agreed. Perhaps he found sneaking around more exciting. Today was the same. Xavier walked past me and took Bridget's hand directly. "I've been waiting for you. Bridget, you don't visit often. Without you here, I don't even have anyone to share my thoughts with." She took Bridget's hand and had her sit beside her. She didn't look at me once the entire time. I was used to it. I calmly placed the gift on the table. "From Xavier. Miss Sullivan chose it." Xavier's mother, who hadn't even glanced at me, surprisingly looked my way. After a moment, she picked up the gift box to look, then had Bridget help her put it on. "You have such good taste. Unlike some people, no taste and no tact either. So unpleasant to look at. If this were before, I definitely couldn't have tolerated it and would have left. But now, I just stood to the side, listening quietly, reacting no more than a corpse." Xavier frowned, suddenly feeling something was off. It seemed that ever since Vienna had run into him and Bridget at the restaurant, she'd been like this. Too calm. Or rather, indifferent. For the first time, Xavier got drunk in his own home. He didn't know why, but his mind kept replaying Vienna standing to the side, head down, silent, seemingly indifferent to everything. Was she really indifferent? Xavier drank even more all night. I assumed it would be the same this time. Xavier roared into the phone. I didn't call her name this time. My tone remained gentle. "I know. But what if you did halfway through? I was thinking of you."